Hello guys, welcome back to another wonderful recipe. In today's video, I'm going to share with you some signs that shows that you are spiritually married and what you can do to break free from that marriage. So many people are married spiritually, but physically they are single. Okay, so many people are spiritually married, but physically they are single, and this has been a very big problem to them. Okay, some have reached 40, some have reached 50, some are 30, some are 35, but they are single, they are not married physically. Okay, why? Because spiritually they are married. Okay, so I'm going to teach you what you need to do to break free from that spiritual marriage. Okay, so if you're seeing me for the first time, you're welcome. My name is Gideon. I share spiritual tip here in this channel. I'm saying a very big welcome to you. All I want from you is to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up if you like the channel. Okay, so there are signs that you see in your life and you know that you're spiritually married. Now, when you are spiritually married, physically you will find it difficult to keep a relationship. You will find it difficult to keep a relationship, and sometimes men will come into you. Okay, that is because spiritually you are married. So one of the signs that you need to look out for that shows that you are spiritually married is constant sexual intimacy in the dream. Anytime you always see yourself making love in a dream, just know that spiritually you are married to somebody. Spiritually, not physically. Okay, but when you go to bed in the night, you see yourself making love with somebody that you don't know. Sometimes they become with the face of people to make love to you, and this is not the first time, this is not the second time, this is not the third time. It keeps happening. Just know that you're spiritually married. Okay, some people call it spiritual marriage, some people call it spiritual wife. Okay, just know that spiritually you are married. That is the first sign. Now the second sign is seeing yourself in a dream exchanging ring, like a wedding. Okay, you are exchanging ring with somebody that you think you know. Yes, you think you know that person, because sometimes they come with the faces of people you think you know. You are exchanging ring in a dream. That's a second sign that shows that spiritually you are married. Okay. Now the third one is having baby, like you are pregnant or you are carrying a baby at time in the dream. That is to show that spiritually you are married, you are pregnant. Okay, spiritually, not physically. Spiritually you are married, and this is something that is not good, because it's going to hinder you from getting married physically. It's going to hinder you, from seeing your partner physically. Okay, and the fourth one is fear of going into marriage or relationship. Okay, now when you are spiritually married, you'll be afraid to go into a relationship physically. You'll be afraid to get married physically. Why? Because spiritually you are married. Now just take for example in the real world, in real life, physically when you are married to a particular person, you'll be afraid to keep another marriage physically. Okay, you'll be afraid to keep another marriage physically. That is how it happens. Okay, so when you are married spiritually, to keep relationship, to keep marriage again, you will find it difficult. You'll be afraid to keep them. Okay, that's to show you that you are married spiritually. Okay, that is to show you that you are married spiritually. You understand? So that is the first sign. Okay, now the fifth sign is strange marks on your body. This is something that is common. Some people may not understand this. Okay, you see yourself waking up in a dream and you see a strange marks on your body. It can be a sign that you are spiritually married. It can be a sign that you are spiritually married. Okay, but you do not know, because when you are spiritually married, that spiritual husband and that spiritual wife can give you a mark. I know this may sound somehow strange to some people, but this is something that is real. This is something that is happening. They will give you a mark. That mark shows that you belong to them. You understand? That mark shows that it belongs to them. It's a spiritual mark that shows that I own this person. This is mine. Okay, just like in the physical world, just like in the real world, when you get married to a person, you engage that person with a ring. Okay, that is how it works. They can decide to give you a mark spiritually to show that they own you, okay, that you are married to them. Now, if you notice these signs, if you're having these signs, just know that you're spiritually married and it will be difficult for you to keep the relationship physically. It will be difficult for you to get married physically. This is the reason why so many young ladies, beautiful ladies, beautiful, young ladies are single today. They are not getting married, despite that they have good characters. Okay? So what you need to do to break free from that spiritual marriage, what you need to do to break free from that spiritual marriage is to get these items I'm going to show you. Okay, is to get these items I'm going to show you. Okay, because before you break free from that spiritual marriage, you need to get these items. Okay, to break free from that spiritual. Okay, some of the items is an egg. Okay, now you are going to use this egg and write your name. Write your name 7 times right around the egg. Use a marker 7 times around that's your egg. You write your name on it, okay? Now you get your alligator pen, a powerful messenger. You get it 7 seed of it, okay? 7 seed of it. You go and buy a ring, any type of ring, okay? Because this is something that symbolizes that you are married to a person. Okay, so you get a ring, any type of your choice, buy it, and you get a white handkerchief, a white piece of cloth. Okay, white handkerchief or a white piece of cloth. Now this spiritual assignment, you are going to be doing it by 12 o'clock a.m. 12 o'clock a.m. is when you're going to do this assignment. 12 o'clock a.m. That's midnight. Now when you get these items ready, you get this white piece of paper, that white piece of handkerchief, white piece of handkerchief. Use this egg, okay, and keep on top of it like this. I don't know if you can see this very well. Keep it on top of it like this, okay. Now you get that ring, okay, and place it on top of that white piece of paper as well. Now that 7 seed of alligator paper that you have got so from the alligator, inside here and use it and declare your love. Remove your slipper and remove your shoe if you're wearing anything. Like, okay. You say that today, as you are carrying this spiritual assignment, that you are breaking any bond, any relationship, any marriage that you have entered spiritually, knowingly and unknowingly. Okay? That let this big end to that marriage, let big end to that relationship. Okay? And as you're taking this action today, that you are freeing yourself from that marriage, you are divorcing that man, that woman spiritually. Okay, so after making this prayer, after making this declaration, you cover that piece of clothes. Okay, cover that piece of clothes, everything inside. Now, there are 2 ways you can do this. It's either you bury this inside the ground, okay, or you go on the road and break these items, like you go on the road and break it on the ground so that the egg inside is going to break. You make sure that that egg that is inside is broken, because that is what will separate both of you. Okay, because once that egg is broken, you have separated, you have divorced, you have separated yourself from that marriage. Okay, even if you want to burn it on the ground, make sure that you burn that egg inside and then you cover it with sand. You understand? Okay, for people that cannot be able to go out at night, okay, when you put it inside the ground, break it inside that ground, okay, to make sure that the egg is broken, and that's its way of freedom comes. Okay, make sure that that egg that is inside is broken. Okay, but if you can go out on the road, just hit it on the ground and make sure that that egg is broken. Okay, so this assignment now is something that you can do to break free from any spiritual marriage that you have entered. Okay, any spiritual marriage that you have entered. This assignment is something that you are going to do at night. Remove yourself as well with your shoe and do this assignment. 7 seed of alligator paper, a ring, and an egg. Write your name 7 times on that egg. Fresh egg, not cooked. when you finish doing this assignment, you'll notice that you will no longer be seeing yourself having intimacy in your dream. You will no longer be seeing yourself carrying babies in your dream. You will no longer be seeing yourself, getting pregnant in your dream. Sometimes when people see themselves being pregnant in the dream, they think that physically good things is coming to them, like they are about to get pregnant. These are signs that you are spiritually married. Let nobody deceive you, okay? Because some people think in a different way. When they see themselves being pregnant, being engaged, being, in a wedding environment, or being, married in a dream, they think that physically they are going to get married, but they don't know that spiritually they are married, they have been connected to another relationship. So these things is something that you can do to help yourself to break free from that spiritual marriage. Because if you don't break free from that spiritual marriage, physically you will find it difficult to get married. Okay, that is why you see beautiful ladies, beautiful young ladies, handsome men being single physically, because spiritually they are married. Okay, so this is something that you can do to break that marriage and physically get married. Okay, so here I'll be wrapping it up in this video. If you have any question you want to ask, use the comment section to ask some question so that I'll explain it more better for you. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do want to subscribe and put in the thumbs up. And if you want to talk to me directly, use the number showing on the screen so that I'll guide you all today. And so see you guys in the market.